what to say. Yeah. No, Captain Pendragon, I didn't say you were asking anything. Don't take that the wrong way. I'm just saying I'm not going to be talking about details, and people are going to probably hear that whenever people are asking about it. You're going to maybe have to get used to that. And I'm sorry. I hate that. I'd like to just talk about everything all the time, but you can't. So, but there's, Art the Clown. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that amazing? There's a bunch of lawyers out there suggesting I should do just that over and over again. And it's wild that they would suggest that, but hey, to each their own. I'm going to do a show. The type of show I would normally do. My issues are going to run parallel to the show, and there'll be updates. I mean, it's a public case. Everybody's going to be watching it. You're going to be finding lots of people talking about it, and probably not me. So there will be plenty of sources for you to get all the information that people want to share with you about it, and that's where you'll have to go. So, because I'm not going to go generating statements for the county. Although what I may do, just because, is like I may title everything as if I'm going to talk about my case. Just everything. And maybe I'll add in like a little timer thing in the chat, like a pin chat that changes every so often that says how long it's going to be until I talk about my case. But have it select like different random times just to make the county pay somebody to watch all my streams, because I'm going to need all the views I can get. That's what I'm really going to need to do, is all the views I can get. And so I will set it up so that they're like having to watch everything I do just to see if I actually do it. What are they going to do? Like order me not to? I guess that'd be funny. But that's fine. They're getting paid by like the government anyway, so they can just get their own. It's just overtime or whatever. I'll do that and just set the camera up on my backyard. People can watch it. So it's Oh gosh, like it's frustrating. If this was anybody else's trial, I'd love to talk about it. Or case. It's not really a trial at the moment. But there's a lot to talk about, and there's a bunch of people who get to, so that'll be fun. Nick, I heard you're a cult leader now. Now, on a scale from Charles Manson to Jim Jones, how bad is it? No big deal. We still love you. Just as long as you don't go full Waco. Never go full Waco. Hey, you know what? Let's just remember. Let's just remember who killed everybody at Waco. I think there you go. That's your answer there. No, I'm not a cult leader now. I've been a cult leader forever. God. No, I've seen allegations of cult leaderness, and I was like, I've watched documentaries on cult leaders, and those guys are like way good at it. Like they're really good at it. And I know I'm doing something wrong. I know, like, I am definitely a cult leader, but I know I'm working at being better at it. Like I'm really taking some time to work on myself to kind of figure that out, because those guys, they have like conferences where they get these giant, like, when you watch the documentaries about those, about the cult leader, or about like the cult conferences and that they did, like that Nexium stuff, and you're watching, you're like, oh my God, they had like these huge conferences where they'd rent out these giant like forest complexes with that, like, with hundreds or thousands of people there. They're all paying. And I'm like, how'd they figure that out? How did they do that? So, but it's, yeah, I'm trying. I've not heard the defense opening statements of the Karen Reed trial. I'm like, as weird as it is, my days got really, really busy with completely new stuff, which is fun. But I haven't been watching any trials. Hopefully, since I'll be streaming during the day, I'll get some people on to help me kind of catch up. These days, guys. These days are something else. It's very weird. It's very I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. You know, it's interesting being on the other side of this stuff because you can tell people like how weird and frustrating it is to be under the watchful eye of government or whatever, right? And like how you just have to kind of deal with it. There's nothing you can really do about it. And I mean, it's a different thing to live through that and experience it. And it's an entirely different thing to like see the reactions of everybody around you. And they're surprising. Like the people who support you are surprising, and the people who don't are also surprising. And you're like, okay. And that's all you can say. All you can say is just, all right. Cool. Because you're not going to change people. Streaming is so hard. Who says it's hard? But Nick going to jail and doing stream standing is not a coincidence. I was alone in my cell, Randall. I think. I hope. Oh my goodness. No, the worst part about that was uncomfortable. Like you lay, like your mattress is like this thick on top of just a concrete block. You just lay down. And it's never good. Wait, what? Hold on. I gotta shrink this thing's. Someone says, if we think you're a massive liar, does that mean we're unsupportive? No. First of all, like, don't take this the wrong way, but I'm not talking about you people. You people. I'm not talking about people who watch a show. You guys watch a show for your own purposes, your entertainment, whatever that is. You guys do that. There's, I'm not here to dictate how you watch a show or why. I'm talking about like people in your life that support you and don't support you, and that's the surprising. That's the surprising. You have to just sit there and go, okay, I guess, because you have to just wait. You have to wait and let the story come out. You have to flush out the facts. You have to wait for the case to be over. And everything that I do and say will get scrutinized and used against me. Everything the government does and says will never get scrutinized or used against them. And that's the system, man. Like, that's not me. It's not some special facet of my case. The government makes its accusations with impunity, but everything else that's done in the case by anybody else is made under threat of criminal punishment. And so you just go, like, you just let them go, and people are going to either support you or not, and you're going to just have to deal with that, because you can't sit there and, well, let me tell you about blah, 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 blah. Because one, they're not going to believe you. They're not going to believe you. The people close to you, the people who are going to believe you will. People who aren't going to believe you won't. It's not your job to try and fix that. If you're focusing on that at a time like this, then you're wasting your time.